tell you guys our stories and our perspectives on how me and Austin became friends. All I remember is when I was like 14 years old, Austin and his brother Dylan showed up at our church called Jaywalkers. And they walked in and I was like, what the crap? I think those kids did acting with us. My first ever registered memory of you walked into Jaywalkers, you had a hat on.
Yes, the weird fedora.
Yeah, you had the fedora on. And I was like, what in the world is that hat? And I was like, dang, that guy I've seen at like a audition or something. How the crap is he here? And then I just minded my own business.
For the next 2 years.
I didn't think we were friends until I read our messages.
No,
put in the comments.
We were.
Put in the comments if you guys want me to do a video
see the messages.
on me and Austin's messages. They're the most cringy things that we have recently rediscovered.
She dug up like archived Snapchats like all the way to the beginning. The first time I remember ever seeing you was at a Toy Story ride at Disney. We were doing a commercial shoot. It was a Toy Story ride at Disney.
Were you behind me?
Yes, we were behind her in like the when you know you shoot the little guns at the little things. It was one of those.
I do remember that.
I don't remember who was with me, but all I remember, I have this image in my head of you, like, you know how they spin? I remember you turning around and I see, I'm like,
now that we're so close that we were there together and we didn't even, like, know each other.
Right? So weird. And I had a crush on her back then, but she was super mean. So
I remember there was this one day at church, right? That Austin came to Sunday service. And me and my family always sat in the balcony. So we were all sitting in the balcony and it was like the moment of my life. I had this idea. I was like, go just stand next to him and sit next to him during service, right?
My plan worked.
No, that was not your plan.
And
So I got up, right, guys? Everyone's like, where's Allie going? Where's Allie going? And I went and I sat next to Austin. I did not look up at that balcony because I knew some crap was going down. And then all of a sudden, guys, Austin gets a text from Noah. And Noah's like, hey, bro, me and the dudes are chilling in the cry room if you want to come sit with us, because he didn't want him to sit by me.
Yeah, so I was like, I thought it was weird. I thought it was weird the fact that I got a text from him literally 30 seconds after you sat down. It was like right after you sat down. We were sitting together for like maybe a minute. And then he texted me saying like, hey, bro, we're chilling back at the Land of Milk and Honey if you want to come hang out. And I was like, not really, but okay, I'll go.
Homeboy, it was like the moment of my life that I got up and like sat by this boy once in my life.
And I just left her sitting there.
Freaking jerk over here, my poor freaking 13-year-old heart, gets up and leaves me to sit alone. I just became like friends with Austin. I don't even remember this, but Austin thinks I called him my best friend one time.
Oh, she did. She totally did.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So then we started having Bachelor in Paradise parties, and I would get so mad because they wouldn't invite Austin, and I had never got invited anywhere as a kid. So like I would get super like mad when people get left out. I felt so bad because they'd never invite Austin, like literally everybody. And so I used to throw fits.
I felt bad too.
I used to throw fits, and then they started inviting him over.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually did not know any of this.
I remember, guys, one time they took Austin and his brother to Tennessee with them, and Austin, when he was there, was like messaging me, and he FaceTimed me when they were at the gas station. Do you remember this?
Did I?
On Snapchat.
Did I?
All I know is like I don't think my dad and Noah knew that we talked that much, and so when you FaceTime me, I just
what did we
freak
talk
out.
about?
Not like we literally just stupid crap. But I remember just thinking,
that's most
oh
of the
my gosh.
conversations we have, to be honest with you.
True. Literally, me and Austin were not friends or even acquaintances for like
for a long time.
For like 6 years.
It was a long period of time.
It was like 6. Like I could not stand him.
All of those years, I had no idea what was going on. Still, again, pretty oblivious. She didn't tell me that she didn't like me until like 2 months ago.
I like literally could not be in the same room as him. Like he triggered me so bad.
What do I do?
What did
I do? Did we ever resolve that? When I got signed to the house, when we were like, we all started doing like social media and stuff together, she told me that she was like, oh my gosh, I do not want this kid to be signed, right? You didn't want me to be signed?
No.
Why? Why, Allie Schnacky, did you not want me to be signed?
Because I was like, this is the cockiest guy I've ever met in my life. But also, like, he was the first one to donate to my Brazil trip.
That was interesting.
That was interesting. When I got that Cash App, I was like, what the frick?
I did not even expect that one. Those were, you know when God tells you to do something, and then you're in the moment, you're like, really God? Do you really want me to do this?
But then I got to know him during quarantine and like the videos we would make in the car. And honestly, I realized he's like one of the most awesome guys I've ever met in my life. He's awesome. What about you, Austin?
I never hated you throughout any of it.
I didn't hate you. I like wish the best for you away from me.